Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to do a flip through of my final collection for the Christmas season this year. And I really feel like, wow, what a wonderful Christmas season I had this year, and how fun to end it with the extraordinarily beautiful digital papers from the PixieDustFiles. I made 3 really fun, super chunky tag books. I would say they're tag flips, but they're huge, so I'm calling them a book. And you can see on the cover the house collection that she has, and then I also used a bunch of other papers from her magnificent Etsy shop. If you have not yet been to the PixieDustFiles and seen the beautiful creations that she has, I'm telling you, it will take you far, far away. Just absolutely magical, beautiful colors. I just am never tired of working with her papers. It is an absolute delight. Debrina, if you're watching, just thank you so much for creating what you do. It's just inspiration for days. And if you follow me here, you know how much I do adore these papers. The colors, everything that I love are in her digitals. And of course, I have always had just a love for tiny houses. I even have some little clay ones that I made in hopes of painting coming up. They're just always on my to-do list, and so I couldn't let this Christmas season go by without using her magnificent house digital papers. I will, of course, link them down below. Now for these, I shrunk them down a little bit. I used several different ones, so these are all pretty much identical except for the little children, which I will show you. But they're all the same, so I'm only going to do a flip through of one. They're covered front to back with papers and just glorious ribbons and fluff and jingles. You can hear the bells. There's deers. There are so many fun things in these that I hope I can show you everything in them. I just took the Etsy pictures. I might have to redo them. If you see this video, they're already listed in my Etsy shop, but it's actually snowing out right now, and the sun hasn't been out here in Michigan in, oh gosh, I don't even know how long it's been since I've seen the sun. So I don't love the pictures, but this is why I love this YouTube channel. I can hold things up close. You can see how absolutely magnificent these beautiful houses are. I mean, she gives you roses on the wreaths, the color palette. And then what I did was I shrunk the houses down, and then I just started building on top of tags. The tags I made out of printed papers that I like to use, the roses especially. Some are from her shop, some are just roses I have in my collection. This is one of her background papers. And so the little house, so the tags are all stitched. They're double-sided cardstock. And then the house on top, and then all the stuff on top. So they're very sturdy. I also stitched all the way around each tag. And then if there's a pocket on the tag, it's been added on top of the stitching. So the little house here is the pocket. And then look at these adorable little Christmas elves that she gives you, this little Christmas mushroom look. Now I did shrink them down. I added a little gold, but how cute. Perfect for a little story on the back or a little picture of a loved one. So incredibly sweet. And then I fussy cut out the house. I added just all kinds of fun, these really sweet little baby wreaths. I even stickled berries on the wreaths. I gave everything a little sparkly bit. Handmade rosettes out of some wrapping paper. I fussy cut Magical Christmas to You banner up top, and I've propped it up on a little bit of foam. I added all sorts of ribbons and trims. And then on the very first tag, you can see the iridescent heart trim, which is underneath the ruffles. And then I added underneath the bow and the rose, a really pretty glass button, a beautiful charm, a dingly metal bell, a little pink bell just for fun, and then just some other really pretty laces and trimmings and things. Oh, I hope I was in frame there. Sorry if I wasn't. Okay, so that is the first tag, and then you can see these are all attached with the simple binder ring, and you can add as many or take out. You can punch a hole into anything. I did use reinforcers. These are just the simple office ones, and then I just ink them to make them blend. I'll stamp on them too, just for some interest. And then if you have sparkly bits, of course, you can add to these. You know, and build the book as you go. So that's the first tag, the little pocket and all the embellishments. And then on the other side, hopefully I'll get this in proper order, you can see the backing. Again, just some really beautiful papers and embellishments. You can see here the beautiful embellishments, and then a really pretty red velvet belly band, and then I just added some journaling cards, really beautiful variety, a beautiful little ticket here. This is from the dress, which I'll show you coming up. It was a little bit of leftover, so I just punched it like a little ticket. Really fun, double-sided. I did do die cutting some tags, beautiful golden embellishments and things for you to play with. And then, because I went and saw the Nutcracker with my sister and my niece in Toledo here, of course I had to add the ballet slippers and a little paper clip just to hold everything in place, because I don't want you to have to, you know, run after all your papers. And those just sit very nicely right into this pocket here. And I just love the little jingling of the bells because it's just such a festive and colorful collection. So the next, this was actually the very first thing I created, and after I created this, I went in the direction of a tag flip. So I die cut a little topper piece here, added the reinforcement, and it's actually an upside down little, I don't know what you call these little bags, but I'll show you. They're like little, like treat bags, I guess. And so I just wanted to do something different. So I stitched it closed along the bottom and made it a little pocket. I did some stamping, added some fun just findings, and then in the pocket from the PixieDustFiles, just some of her gorgeous little Christmas papers. Beautiful little card, ready for a story. This is printed on cotton linen paper. Just really sweet. I did shrink some of her images down. This is one of my favorite images of hers. You can see the colors that she uses, the layerings, all the little details that are in her digitals that make them so absolutely beautiful. If you use her papers, let me know in the comments down below, because they're just magnificent. I did have fun with all of my Christmas dies, this gorgeous little angel, and then warm winter wishes. Yes, because even though Christmas is coming right up ahead, this could be just such a fun little winter project. Once you get all your Christmas pictures back, you have a place to put them all, and have fun during January and February when it's just, well, where I live, it's cold and rainy and you just don't want to go outside. And so it's the perfect place for you to have a project. Okay, so the next tag is actually another one of her houses. I'm going to hold this up for a few minutes so you can see all of the detail. These houses are covered. I mean, just with every kind of trims and fun that I could find to make them special. They're all a little tuck spot, so I'm going to take everything out. You can see here I used my brick embossing folder. So fun. And then it does have some charms and really fun pearl trim on the bottom. This has a really pretty sparkly tulle, the roses, paper poinsettias, and then each one has a little angel hanging over the house, protecting the children. I just love, 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 love. And of course I had to give her a little red bow. And then these are some vintage stars I came across, which I love. They're a little tattered, but it's just hard to find really pretty gold stars these days without having to die cut them yourself. And I love that they're vintage. Of course, all the houses have been stickled, and then behind the little house are just, again, some more really beautiful tickets. This one has a little key, a die cut golden tag, a gorgeous Christmas ticket from Ira's shop. If you haven't been to her shop, I will link her down below as well. Miss Betty. She told me I can call her Betty since the name of her shop is hard for me. Isn't that sweet? And I love the name Betty. And then just this is a gorgeous printable. I loved the roses and letters. And I thought what a really fun stationery stop for you to add some memories and things. And that goes in there. Sort of down the chimney, but I don't really do that Santa Claus that much, but I love the brick behind the houses. I just think that's so fun. And the little angel, and she's attached, of course. So on the other side, flip it over, and we have just fun in the house. And this is where we're going to come to the dress and the paper dolls. And again, these are all from the Pixie Dust Files. Oh my gosh, so many fun things for you to play with in that shop. This tag behind the brick, I added a page from my Mozart children's book, so you can kind of see some of the story. You can see Wolfgang, and he talks about the queen and the king and the palaces. I just think that's so fun. And then just some beautiful rose papers. Again, more laces and trims, all kinds of handmade charms, and little stamped things, tickets that I had fun creating for this book. Beautiful postcard that I recently found at this gorgeous antique design place here. It's called Vintage Finds and Redesign. She has a website, and it's magnificent in there. It's where I buy my IOD things. But she finds some spectacular things, and this was a postcard I found. Isn't it gorgeous? So of course I scanned it and did a little stamping, ready for a story. I had to give my Christmas collection at least one antique postcard, right? Little heart paper with a little present. And then look at this, is so fun. This is just a little, okay, well first, let me take everything out. It's a page from her other house collection that's not Christmas. This is in the Pixie Dust Files. Just look for houses and you'll find it. And I just thought how fun to give a little dollhouse scene. But then on the other side you can do your journaling. I even included a little pocket here where you can add little pictures and precious little things that you've collected over the years. And then inside here, how fun to have a paper doll with your little house collection. And then I even made little baby houses. So fun, and they've all been stickled. And I just think this is the funnest little interactive pocket. And the little house just sits right in there. And the little dolly, so cute, ready for a story. And these are the kinds of things I love to do. And if you have any of the Pixie Dust File papers, add them to this. You will see her color palette Everything just magically goes together so beautifully. I never get tired of her papers. They're so fun. So that's that tag. And then the next one are her winter dresses. And I absolutely love these. I love all of her dresses. They just take me to this far and away place of beauty and just, you know, no stress. Let's play dress up. I mean, it's just such a fun place to have a little play with your imagination. Pretend you're in just this beautiful snowy forest. And yeah. Just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And of course, all her little dresses I attach. There's a little heart charm on here, some beautiful pearl tulle, little pom-pom, little tiny heart, and then you can flip it over. I did stamp joy on the back, ready for a little picture and a little story. I did attach a beautiful doily on here just for some interest, and then I stitched with this really fun these yarns that I've recently got. I'm gonna do more with them coming up, but I just added a little something to this tag for interest. I love the minty colors. I love the roses. And of course, she's got all kinds of stickly, sparkly goodness. Sweet little charm down here in the pinks and greens as well. And that's ready for a story for sure. And also too, I didn't really mention the size. Let me just give you dimensions. This is a large. This is why I'm calling it a book, because it's not, they're not your normal tag size. This is 7.5 inches by 3.5. So overall, let me just measure. Overall, it's about 8 by 4. So it's the same size as a book, if not actually more. Which I love, absolutely love. This is just such a fun way to record memories. And then of course, if you have any little pieces of a dress that you once owned, or like I have some little tiny shirts from my son when he was little that I just, you know, I'm hoarding them. Wouldn't it be fun to just take a little snippet and add it to something like this with a whole bunch of pictures of him, right? Like, get the pictures off your phone. I have so many pictures in my phone that it will get ahead of me if I'm not careful, and I don't want to lose them. So I love making these types of things so that you can take your pictures and then you have a place to put them. Okay, so here is the other side of this tag. The beautiful rose paper is printed double-sided. I think this is the only one that's not stitched. But I did put this gorgeous bow paper on there, and then a little ticket, a little crochet flower, some fun frilly bits, and just a really fun place to journal. And then the little embossed hearts is a pocket. And then again, more of the beautiful pixie dust papers. Beautiful card, ready for a story, printed on the same cotton paper. And if you hold it up to the light, you can see the watermark on there. Beautiful papers, beautiful, beautiful. And then this is one of the little pockets, the little bags that I showed you. And because I stitched the other one closed, I wanted you to have one to play with. That's not stitched, of course. And then I put this sweet little card in there, ready for a story. Of course, you can fit plenty of little tags and things. This is what I'm saying. If you go to her shop and you choose a little tag set of hers, you can just keep them all inside this book. Again, another one of her sweet little paper dolls. And I fussy cut her out and put her on top of the backing papers. Added some fun little trims up top. And then in the pocket, just some of this vintage writing paper that I have. I will show you it too, because it's right here. It's just really fun. I don't have that much left of it. But I love these old vintage notepads. Just the color is perfect. And they're just better quality than what you find today. And it just says, wishing you love, joy, and happiness this Christmas. Ready for a private note, a little story, a favorite memory of a dinner or something that you did with your family this year. And that goes behind the little paper doll. So you've got the little tuck spot behind here and inside the little bag to store things. And then of course you have the pocket there. So yeah, so that's that tag. Moving right along. And it couldn't have been a complete Christmas book without the bakery section. I had so much fun with the bakery this year that, you know, I had to add another bakery book. Same little house that I used. If you follow my channel, you would have seen some of the videos I did bakery books, but this is just a little bit smaller. I attached it onto this scrapbooking paper here, and then I did stitch all the way around it. This is a little Magic of Christmas banner from the PixieDustFiles. You can see all of the goodness on here, all kinds of trims and tulle. There's a little tree, candy canes, sparkling stars, all kinds of fun things behind the house. And then in the little pocket, it's a very little pocket, so I die cut a sweet little candy cane tag. See the little scallops on there, just love. And I gave you some fun stickers. And then again, another note with little hand-stamped candy canes from the same antique or vintage notepad. And then a sweet little candy cane sticker for you to have fun with somewhere in the book. Maybe you have a special picture of cookie parties that you can use, or you can just leave the candy cane, which I kind of like just hanging out of the top of the house. So cute. So that's that one. And then, oh, the pom-pom trim, of course. I don't know if you saw that. There's so much on these that I want to make sure I show you everything, like I said, just because my Etsy pictures are not that great. I might have to redo them. Hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow. But this is the other side of the bakery book, and this is where I was able to give you all the fun bakery things. It says, once upon a time across the top, a fun little ticket here, let it snow. I added some fun little sparkly bits and a snowflake ready for you to record. Maybe you had a fun dinner, or you know, so my niece had a cookie party and someone made these magnificent pecan little, oh my gosh, I don't even know what they were. And I've baked for a living for a little bit, so definitely magnificent. I would probably write about those on one of these sweet little cards. Just a little index card with a little coffee mug. This is another fun little sticker that you can have fun. I just love that it's a candy. These are all just fun little things that go inside this pocket here. And a place for you to record just your Christmas memories. Fun little ginger or soldier. I love this paper. This is from Hobby Lobby. And I originally bought it for pages, but I love it for just little places for you to record your story. Again, more of that gorgeous cotton paper, PixieDustFiles, beautiful, beautiful papers. And then she gives you this a gift for you tag, which I added in here, but these can be mixed and matched. You can have fun with this tag book and, you know, play around with them. Everything can be intertwined, you know. Okay, and then in the bakery books, I had included a cloche. And so this tag is sort of like, let me just take everything out. So you can see here, I just die cut this fun little scallop rectangle and then folded it in half. punched a hole, used my little reinforcers, so that gave me the you know, thing to thread it onto here. And then it's just an old index card without the lines. And so I folded it up, made a fun little pocket, did some stamping, of course. There's this fun little sticker. Look at these puffy things. I love them. And then, hold on. This is on one of those little, it looks like a light bulb pins. Is that right? There's a little eyelet here. Maybe I'll show you the other side. I'll show you the other side. You can see the cloche with a fussy cut little gingerbread house. This is hand stamped and fussy cut also. And then there's a little candy cane, a sweet little heart, and then this really fun, I don't even know what it is. I just saw it and needed it. Okay, so that goes in there, but let me just show you what I put in the pocket here. Of course, this little snowflake, and then a really sweet little Christmas card. This is also from the Pixie Dust Files. She has a gorgeous set of Christmas tags. Gorgeous little ticket. A little a shaker bag full of gingerbread goodies. And is that right here? I can show you this mix. This is from Michael's. And you can see I just mixed a bunch of things together. And so when I do gingerbread, I'll show you one of the little gingerbreads in there. You can see it. Aren't they cute? You can see them inside the bag. It's probably not going to show on camera, so I'm happy to be able to show you that. But this is just a little goodie bag full of those. And then I love adding envelopes. So I fussy cut these little frames. Put some fun little present stickers, a little tree, did some stamping, and then inside here is a gorgeous ticket and a fun little present. So just fun little things. This is printed double-sided. This is also that gorgeous not Italian cotton paper, and then from the Pixie Dust Files. These are her backing papers. So beautiful. And so that just goes right in there like so. I think the tree goes in so the little present doesn't get smushed, and your little bakery bits. And then I just added some fun snowflake ribbon for fun. Yeah. And then we have, okay, 2 to go. We're almost done. And then this is the third house. Let me take everything out of this one so you can see. This has a really beautiful floral and bow embossing on this beautiful fuchsia paper here, this corally pink color. Just really wanted to accent the gorgeous colors in these houses. So, so pretty. And then, of course, I used trim. A lot of sparkly gems and things in this collection. Tons of ribbons. Fun little star. This has a beautiful dove above each house flying over. And I just love the way this one came out. I love them all, but I really love the way this came out here. I said, oh, I can use that trim, which I always have, but it's you know, not gonna match everything, right? Really fun, beautiful church top with a beautiful pink Christmas tree. There's little birds watching over. Maybe you're at Christmas Mass. So beautiful. And then here I had fun with another one of my little angel die cuts. I love these little, oh, they're just like little cupey, little cheruby, I don't know, they're just so, so cute. And he's attached, but of course you can write a story, put a little tiny picture there of a favorite loved one, and then you have the card to journal on. And I love the blues. This is a really pretty paper. I found it, I think, Hobby Lobby. Just such a beautiful blue color. I hope the camera is showing you the beautiful blue paper there. So another little angel watching over your house for you. And then you can see the flowers, little millinery flowers, the forget-me-nots, polka dot trim, the satin trim. Yeah. Okay, and then on the other side of this are just some of Debrina's deers over at the Pixie Dust File. I like to call her, she is actually a beautiful, beautiful friend of mine. I absolutely adore her. Debrina, if you're watching, I do call you dear. I call her dear Debrina, and I always think it's fun to you know, just you have a play with the word dear, and instead of typing D-E-A-R, it's fun to just type D-E-E-R, like Dear Debrina, how are you today? That kind of thing. And so, of course, I had to add these gorgeous little deer tags. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I just gave her a little bow, a little pom-pom, and a teeny tiny little golden bell. When I saw these little tiny bells, I knew exactly what I was going to do with them, which is use them on her little deers. Yes. And then, of course, just fancied up the bottom with some fun sparkles, like she's just prancing through the city or the town, showing off all of her magnificent Christmas sparkle. And then this one here on the other side of this gorgeous embossing, I just used plain white cardstock. Added a little pink and gold for some interest. Of course, you can journal on here. And then behind the little deer is a tuck spot. And I gave you this really fun heart paper from Betsy's shop, ready for a story. Little tiny piece of delicate lace up top. Some fun little Christmas gloves, and then Mary. That's ready. One of Debrina's gorgeous postcards. Absolutely love everything about this. The colors, just the frames that she uses. I just love her digitals. They're just so thoughtfully done, which makes it easy for us. Gorgeous little children. Wouldn't be complete without a little cutie in here. And then I had fun with this little to and from deer. I just think it's so cute. And then this is Brenda Walton deer, which I'm a big fan of Brenda Walton and her work. And I'm going to be coming up with some really fun things using her collection of things from a few years ago. But I'm going to have so much fun in the new year using some of Brenda Walton's things. So stay tuned for that. Definitely subscribe if you like my work. If you're new here, hello, and thank you so much for coming. And if you've been here, thank you for just being here with me and having fun with me. It's fun here, right? Okay, this is the last tag, everyone. Thank you if you've stayed with me for the whole thing here. This was like the ta-da, and I have to say I wanted to make it really special. So this is the inside of the back, and there's a little paper clip right here, and it's a little pink one, oops, with a little heart on there. And I made all of these ornaments in the beginning of this season, and so I wanted to make sure everybody got a really beautiful little Christmas ornament. It says handmade on the back. You can see the vellum. It's propped up with some foam. These are all hand stamped and hand die cut by me. And then everybody got a really beautiful little frame to use. A gorgeous little pink journaling card. These tag books, I don't know if I mentioned, are in my Etsy shop right now, but they will come with an extra envelope full of more things for you to play with, things that didn't make it in this book because it became too large, and I wanted it to be, I wanted you to be able to handle it without having trouble. And you can see I haven't had any problems, but you'll have some extra things to play with, which I always love to do. It's so fun to do shipping and packing, and it's just one of the things about my business that I love. So here you can see more of her house collection. If you go to her digital shop and see the collection, you'll see she made tags. And so the very last tag here is one of her tags, and then I stitched it onto more of the brick paper. It's actually really thick pink cardstock. So the last tag here is very sturdy, very, very thick. And I wanted it to be like the back cover, right? And then I used my absolute favorite digital, I think, of all time is this one here. I just am in love with everything about this. It's so heavenly to me. I added a little puff flower, some book pages, roses, some fun velvet trims, and then the stickles. I outlined the January one in silver. And I just love, love, love the way this came out. But let me go back to this pocket for a sec. So this is a flocked vellum, and it's just holly leaves and little berries. And then this is where my signature is. I gave you a little tiny "From me to you with love." Put a little heart there. My signature is right there, and then a piece of this really fun French text. And if you didn't want this hanging, you could certainly just clip it and keep it inside the pocket. And then I just fussy cut a little label, added some sparkly bits. This one's been stitched as well in the red. And then I just love keeping all of these things right here in this little pocket. And then I do like to keep the little clip on them so that the ornament doesn't go flying. Ask me how I know. That was the only thing that didn't want to stay put. So I thought these little heart paper clips was the perfect little solution. And then you can see the many layers under here. There's all kinds of frill and fluff, seam binding bows everywhere. Just so fun. And then on the other side, the very last tag here, again, just lots of roses. And then behind the little cherubs, I put this really fun pink, it's really nice cardstock tag with the little heart cut out. And then there's a little, really sweet little glass star charm and a little heart. And then just some ribbons. Ready for your ta-da! And that is the flip through, and this little tag just sits perfectly down below. And then the whole thing is got these layers of laces, this really fun snowflake golden ribbon, and then I have this gorgeous organza silver snowflake fabric that I just cut in large ribbons to make this closure, and then I tied with some iridescent ribbon and added this little Merry Christmas charm here. And that is the complete flip through of these beautiful little Christmas books ready for a store. You can keep them any way you like. You can even hang this from your desk. At one point I had them hanging. You have plenty of ribbons here. You can hang from the ring as well. You can even get a larger ring at the office store if you really want to make these books grow. There is absolutely no limit to how big you want these to be. I really hope you enjoyed your Christmas season here with me, and just in general. I wish all of you just the deepest Christmas blessings. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the amazing people that just have left me comments, have told me that my work has inspired them. The feedback on Etsy, I've had some of the most beautiful feedbacks, and I can't answer all of them right away. I know there's some here on YouTube that I need to answer, but I read every single one, and I'm so deeply touched and grateful for each and every one of you that I just have to use this moment to tell you how thankful I am. Just for your support of my work and your kind words. They go so far. And sometimes, you know, artists, we're hard on ourselves, and we don't think what we're making is beautiful or right, or it's just really wonderful to be able to read kind feedbacks. It just keeps us going and lets us know that we are creating things to share love and beauty in this world. And I do think our world right now needs as much love and beauty as possible. So thank you. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. I just can't wait to see you in the new year. And maybe I might do some things before, but this will be all for my Christmas collections, everyone. So just, again, thank you so much, and have a really great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye for now.